Transitions often bring stress or grief, and while every young person responds differently, there are some common signs you can watch for if you think a child or a teen in your life may be navigating a significant change. You might notice more intense emotions, mood swings, increased sensitivity, irritability or restlessness, or the opposite, a kind of emotional flatness. The stress and grief involved in navigating change affect the body, which means they can disrupt basic functions like appetite, energy, and sleep. And these changes can swing in either direction. You might notice weight gain or weight loss, fatigue or hyperactivity, sleeping too much, or struggling to sleep at all. And stress and grief can increase cortisol, a hormone associated with stress. In small or short-term doses, that's normal and even helpful. But when cortisol stays high for too long, it can contribute to inflammation, which can lead to physical aches and pains. Navigating transitions can also affect how our brains work. Stress and grief can make it harder to remember things, concentrate, make decisions, process information, or even keep track of time. These cognitive changes might show up in a young person's academic performance or classroom behavior. While they can feel uncomfortable or frustrating, they're completely normal and usually temporary. These cognitive shifts often show up in a child or teen's behavior. They may seem apathetic or lose interest in school, hobbies, or social activities. You might notice withdrawal, avoidance, changes in motivation, or more time spent in virtual spaces as a way to escape stress. On the other end of the spectrum, some young people may throw themselves into schoolwork or achievements so intensely that it starts to look like perfectionism. Many of these signs and symptoms are short-lived and normal, and with caring support and guidance, they will ease as the child or teen adjusts to their new reality. But if these changes persist or start to interfere with daily life, it may be an indication that additional help is needed. You can seek support from a trained professional, like a school counselor, pediatrician, or a mental health professional. If you notice things like extreme withdrawal, risk-taking behaviors, or talk about wanting to die, it may be a sign that more urgent help is needed. If you have any concern that a child or teen may be at risk for harming themselves, don't hesitate. Call or text the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 988 to be connected with trained crisis counselors, available for free 24/7. If there is an immediate safety concern, call 911. And if you're ever unsure, remember that it's always better to err on the side of safety and reach out for support. When seconds count, don't hesitate to reach for the resources that are there for you and the people you care about.